Okay, so this is going to be my video submission for Module 7 on nutrients. I'm going to make, right out of the Get Real Plan cookbook, I'm going to make the garlic shrimp with spinach, red peppers, and basil. My son, my youngest, actually chose this dish as a dinner this week. So I have taken the liberty of doing most of the prep work to cut down on video time because I know my videos are too long. So right out of the recipe book, I have pre-cut the onions and the sweet red peppers. I've also decided to pre-cook the shrimp. You use 30 shrimp. I actually have some wild-caught Argentinian red shrimp here that are really, really good. They're also a great source of selenium, which protects from cancer. It's coated in spelt flour or other gluten-free, non-white flour. Mine is organic spelt flour. And then it's just browned quickly in some olive oil, which obviously we know is a healthy fat. We use it in almost everything we eat. So right now we're just going to skip a few steps because I've already done that and I've already done this. We're just going to turn this on. I'll go at probably about medium here. I've already taken 2, it calls for 1 red bell pepper. All of these ingredients are organic too as well. I've used 2 peppers and I've used a whole onion. We like to try and stretch out seafood dishes. Seafood is not cheap where I live, so it's not something we get to a lot of. These shrimp happen to be on an excellent sale at Trader Joe's last weekend, but it is only a pound, so there's maybe 30 in there, which for 4 people, not a whole ton. So we like to add a lot of the extra veg. It does say at the end of the recipe you can serve it over pasta or rice or just enjoy it as is. In order to stretch it, I pre-cooked as well some brown rice pasta to serve it over, and I'll probably just toss that in at the end to kind of warm everything through, and then we're good. Right now I've got some organic cold pressed extra virgin olive oil in the pan, which we all know is full of healthy fats that you need. We're going to add 5 cloves of garlic that I have pressed. It says to slice them or mince them. Here's a little life hack tip. Buy the pre-peeled garlic cloves. Organic if you can find them. They're kind of hard to find organic, so until my garden starts producing the garlic I like, we just buy them already peeled in like a 5-pound container. Put it in a big gallon Ziploc bag. Pour some olive oil over it, shake it all up really good till they're all coated, and toss them in the freezer. And then I just run them right through my garlic press. It presses the whole clove, nice and easy. We're just going to saute this a little bit until it starts to smell really good. And then we're going to add, this is going to go real quick here once we get it going. I've got my 2 organic sweet red peppers, my 1 organic Vidalia sweet onion. Everybody in the pool. Now, we like our vegetables still a little bit crispy. We don't like anything mushy, so I tend to undercook vegetables. It says let it go about 2 or 3 minutes, but we don't have that kind of time, so we'll just pretend. We're going to let that go a little bit. And then I've got my organic baby spinach that we use in NutriBullets and with eggs and just about everything. On sandwiches, the garlic, we also use in almost everything. We already know that that is an excellent, lowers your blood pressure, prevents the common cold. It's good for darn near everything. Now this particular pan I do not have a lid for, so let me just grab some foil. Grab a big old sheet of foil here. It's starting to smell good. Okay. And then we're going to add spinach. It says 2 cups. We're going to put a little more than that in there. We're going to wilt it down nice. Yeah, that's good. And then we're going to pour in our 1/2 cup of white wine. Alright, turn it down just a bit. Give it a toss. Everybody back in the pool here. cover that. Now ladies use a lid, but I don't have that. Okay, so we're just going to cover that and let it go for just a minute. I'll be right back as soon as everything is nice and wilted down. Okay, so everything in here has wilted down nicely. It smells delicious. I'm going to take the liberty of adding a little sea salt and some black pepper. I broke my pepper mill, so I have to use pre-ground. Okay, and then the shrimp that I have pre-fried in olive oil, of course. We're just going to add those right in. Turn the heat up a little bit. I just kind of want to do a quick saute here. Get some of this moisture out. Okay, so we'll turn that up. Alright, and the basil I'm going to use, I have some home dried stuff that I normally use. I don't have any fresh right now. It's kind of out of season here in Wisconsin. If I can find a live plant to grow in the house over winter, I do. So right now it says to do fresh basil at the end, but because I happen to know that we all absolutely love basil here, I'm just going to go ahead and put it in now. I do have to say, too, that I've made the green tea poached salmon that's back in the classrooms, and it was the only way I've ever found that I like salmon. It was delicious. Everybody loved it. There was the salmon, and it was poached in the green tea with the ginger and the garlic, and oh, it was so good. So we'll just heat this through. Okay, we're going to pretend that the shrimp is all crispy from being in there, and right now I'm going to go ahead and add my brown rice pasta. My kids will probably eat all of that. We do love our pastas. I know we really shouldn't, but in my case, this is one of our bliss foods that we talk about. This is also brown rice pasta, so it is not a traditional flour pasta. So we'll just toss that all up. Where's my tongs? There we go. There we go. We can smell all the lovely onions and the sweet peppers and the garlic and this delicious shrimp. This is the first time we've had this Argentinian red shrimp, and I have to say it is sweet and mild. Kind of reminds me of lobster. My kids are going to devour this. I'm going to dish some up for you. Some of that pasta. Shrimp. Ah, here it sizzle now, huh? Red peppers are excellent sources of vitamins and minerals. We love our peppers in this house, so we have no shortage of them. And here is our finished garlic shrimp with spinach, red peppers, and basil. You could have this with a side salad with simple balsamic vinaigrette that we make. Otherwise, it's kind of an all-in-one dish here. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. Thanks.